Hello, Mrs. Houston here. Today's learning target is I can determine the measure of an angle using a protractor. All right, and if you're wondering what is a protractor, I put a picture of one right here for us to look at. A protractor can measure the angles, and it's just important to note that there are two sets of numbers. Okay, if you notice there's a 0 here, and then the numbers go up around the outside all the way until 180. Remember that straight line or straight angle is 180 degrees. So if you're measuring an angle that way, you use the outside numbers. Okay, but then here we have another 0 and then the numbers get bigger here. So if you're measuring an angle from the right side, you would use the inside numbers. Okay, so something important that I want you to think about when you're looking at your angle is always think of a 90-degree angle, right? That's the L shape, that's our 90 degrees. If it's more than 90 degrees, you're going to use the bigger number. If it's less than 90 degrees, you're going to use the smaller number. Okay, so you want to use that reference angle of 90. All right, so let's take a look at our first example here. Okay, here's the 90 right here, right? So you can see that this angle is less than 90 degrees. It goes in here. So when I look, I'm going to use the smaller numbers. It starts at 0 here, the ones on the outside. Okay, and this would be about 30. This big line would be 35. It looks like it's a little bit after. So this angle, I would say, is 36 degrees. Okay, notice because it was less than 90, I used the smaller number, the 30. I'm not using the 150. Okay, that would be an obtuse angle. This angle we would call an acute angle, right? Less than 90. Look at that cute little angle, okay? Now, the second one, using the reference of 90, that's right here, right? This one is opening up more than 90. This is bigger than 90, or we would call that an obtuse angle. Okay, so that means we're going to use the bigger number when we're measuring. And if you take a look here, the 0 starts here next to this ray, and then the numbers increase this way to get all the way over to there. So that means we use the inside numbers. So if I notice that's almost right at 120, you can see here is the bigger number. The other number is a 60. It maybe looks like it's one less than that, but I'm just going to go with 120. It's a little bit blurry. Okay, the important part is that you get the correct number. So it's not 60 degrees because it's an obtuse angle. We use the bigger number, the 120 degrees.